What's good, YouTube? It's your boy JusticeXFalls. We back at it again with another video. This is like the fourth video I did today. So if you see a bunch of videos with me with the same shirt on, you be alright. This is what I decided to do. I decided to put out a bunch of videos, put them a day apart because I'm going on a little bit of a vacation. So I want the videos to last me until I get back, because I want to be on my daily upload and grind. So here we go. This is for that. This is the video about that Bill Clinton kid. I've been intrigued about who this kid was because he was at the Game Awards. We streamed it, and I was like, yo, who the hell is this kid? Like, I saw this happen live, and like, who is he? So this guy, JBM Fargo, shout out to JBM Fargo. He did a little investigation on it, and here it is. So we're going to figure out who he is. So we're going to figure out whose man's this is. So without further ado, let's get to the video.
Days ago, and it was pretty entertaining for the most part. The 2022 iteration of the Game Awards was a couple of days ago, and it was pretty entertaining for the most part. You had God of War Ragnarok getting slurped into oblivion with the amount of wins that they had, plus the never-ending speech from the voice of Kratos, Al Pacino not even knowing why he was there, some good game reveals, and finally Elden Ring winning Game of the Year. The Game Awards is an annual event to show appreciation for all the video games that were released in the past year and their many talented developers. Someone, however, saw it as a different opportunity. Shortly after From Software executive Hidetaka Miyazaki gave a speech, a random kid that tagged along with them suddenly walked up to the mic out of nowhere to say this.
I want to thank everybody and say that I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.
Of course, this caused a lot of confusion, both on site and online, as people started to wonder just who this kid was. Right after the show, Jeff Keighley, executive producer and host of the Game Awards, announced on his Twitter that the kid was arrested. I did some digging and I found out that the kid in question is 15-year-old Matan Evan, a political activist who was mainly known online for supporting the Hong Kong protests on various social media platforms. This recent attention is nothing new to Matan.
So if y'all don't know, the Hong Kong protests, that was basically a protest over like bad working conditions and I forget, like I think it was like a tech factory or something like that. So they just went to the streets, started wilding. So he was supporting that.
Who has had his fair share of viral moments. In October of 2019, he baited the cameraman at a Clippers game, flashing a Free Hong Kong shirt, and crashed a panel at BlizzCon a month later, yelling the same thing.
So anyway, the identity of the mysterious jailer being unknown and somewhat a new figure in Warcraft lore, is there a possibility that there could be a character we know is connected?
Free Hong Kong!
Sounds good. All right. Thank you.
These two events caused him to be interviewed by Mingjing Live and InfoWars.
Matan Evan, just kind of reintroduce yourself to my audience. Tell us about your content, and then we can get into the latest wave of censorship.
So a clip of me actually went viral, I think last year in October or November. And after that clip had gone viral on Twitter, I gained a little bit of a following on Twitter. And since then, I've been making sort of daily videos, or almost daily, on how the Hong Kong police, and obviously they're associated with China, have actually been attacking innocent protesters who've done nothing wrong, how the Hong Kong police have pepper sprayed the protesters in the face for no reason, and just other things similar to that, when it just doesn't add up and they shouldn't be doing it.
After the conclusion of the Game Awards, many users on Twitter painted Matan as an anti-Semite and white supremacist, labeling what he said at the awards as an anti-Semitic dog whistle, based on his use of the words unorthodox rabbi, and after finding out that he appeared on InfoWars. These claims, however, appear to be misinformation, as proved by a conversation on Discord with an anonymous—
Yeah, that's a dangerous accusation you these days. Well, just throughout history, really. Like, you can't say nothing about Jewish people, bro. You say anything about them that they don't approve of, it is deemed anti-Semitic, not just by them, but the people around them, that support them. Like, that is a really strong group of people. They do not play. You can't say a damn thing about them.
Friend of Matan Evan, revealed by Twitter user Raymond Thackeray. This friend says that the prank at the awards was for the sake of confusing internet people, and that Matan is Jewish himself, having meant no political or religious implication with what he said on stage. The friend also states that Matan doesn't stand with InfoWars as far as their beliefs go, and hates Nick Fuentes, who is a known Holocaust denier. Matan is in fact Jewish, as confirmed by the origin of his name and a tweet from another friend who says he went to a Hebrew school. However, I want to add that being Jewish or
y'all could pause that if y'all want to read all that. I'm not reading all of that.
Practicing any religion religion for that matter, doesn't mean that it's impossible for you to hate your own people. But I don't think that this is the case. If I'm wrong about this stance later on, I'll take my L. A Twitter user by the name of MK Ultra Money, who is also the creator of the popular Women's Posting L's Twitter account, revealed that he received a message from the same friend from earlier who noticed him on stage right before everything unfolded. This friend also said that Matan told him his plan 4 days prior during the game of Warzone, and he didn't believe that Matan could pull it off. On a different note, a number of hilarious memes and tweets were born from this, comparing Matan to a young Agent 47 for how he snuck past the security, and mentions of a Bill Clinton DLC being added to Elden Ring. Recently,
but see, the thing is, when it happened, like, if you can see my stream, like I streamed it on here on YouTube. You can go in my live stream category on my channel, and you can see it. Just skip to the end. He looked like a game developer. He went up there very calm. He stood in the back. He let everybody talk, and he looked like he was down with them. Like looked like he was a game developer. Because these game developer studios, game developers come in all shapes and sizes: black, white, Puerto Rican, Jewish, whatever. Even if it's a Asian, even if it's a Japanese developer, they still have Americans and other people from other countries working for them. So I was like, what? And like, he did look a little bit out of place, but then he still looked like a game developer at the same time, which was really weird. And it's crazy to learn about this kid. Like, he's actually like a bit of a civil rights activist a little bit, okay, that's kind of cool.
Evan made a tweet about more information being revealed later on, so we'll see what happens. All right, so I have an update for you guys a few hours after recording this last part. On December 9th, 2022, Matan decided to take advantage of all the attention, hopping on stream with Neo Sniper Panda to give more clarity.
I gotta watch this.
What he did, as well as the moments leading up to it. Here are a few important clips from that stream.
Play me out through your whole day. Start from when you woke up.
Right, I woke up and, my main anticipation is that at the end of that night, there would be a lot of attention surrounding Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton. I didn't want...
Shout out, Bill.
Right. If I thought that if the day...
Shout out my nigga Bill Clinton, like I said in another video.
Ended without everybody talking about Bill and, my end goal is maybe to talk with Bill himself. It was a big failure. I woke up, went to school, left a little bit early, put on the suit, had the keeper in my pocket, holding it tight. I went into the Game Awards. I went close to the stage, and then when the time was ready, I walked with them.
And you were saying Bill just your guy?
Right. So a lot of the reason why I like Bill is because a lot of politics, but I think the main reason actually is that Bill is spreading a lot of really important messages, and a lot of people are confused on why I called Bill a Reformed Orthodox Rabbi, maybe saying it's anti-Semitic.
Yeah, please talk about
that. A lot of claims, but the reason why I refer to him is this: if you look up the definition of Orthodox or Reformed, you can see that at the end of the day, Bill Clinton is really a man who stands with Jewish values, and he will prevail overall. I'm actually a Jew myself. I went to a yeshiva in Israel for a couple of years. I came back, I go to synagogue every couple of years also. And, as somebody who has a lot of Jewish experiences, I think Bill Clinton is an excellent example of somebody who needs to be well respected in all communities, especially the Jewish community, because he's done a lot for us. And I think that if he is respected as somebody who can be as respected as a top rabbi, I think it will only benefit us.
Okay, so I don't know what Bill Clinton has done for the Jewish community. If any Jewish people or anybody that knows what he's done for the Jewish community can come down here in the comments and enlighten me, I would very much appreciate that. But I have no idea if or what he did for the Jewish community. So y'all can just, fill me in on that, because I have no idea. I just know that after his presidency, as presidents often do, they take on a lot of philanthropic endeavors, and that that might be one of them for Mr. Clinton.
I think they don't understand the message. For the most part, a lot of these guys aren't Jewish, and a lot of them claiming that I'm an anti-Semite, just has no actual... They're not knowledgeable on me, nor are they knowledgeable enough on Bill Clinton, Orthodox in Judaism, Reform Judaism, none of it. Right there, you can see me walking down the aisle.
And there's you.
Yeah, like y'all got to be careful with that, because like you can't just label something anti-Semitic because you don't understand it or you don't agree with it. Like you got to be careful with that. You know, y'all don't know this kid. Y'all don't know what he been through. Y'all don't know why he said what he said, and y'all don't know nothing about Bill Clinton. So why would people automatically jump down his throat and try to call him an anti-Semite, say he's a dog whistler, like when that was far from his intent? Like, people want to jump on that wave now because there's been a lot of, you know, contention between, you know, certain people in the Jewish community, but yeah, didn't even give the kid a chance to explain himself before they, you know. Now, what he did was stupid. You can't just be crashing private events to get your message across. There's a way better way to do it. But, you know, like, you can't just bash the person for the message he was trying to convey without, you know, if they gave him, let's say they gave him a few minutes to, like 30, 40 seconds, maybe 50 seconds to explain himself in some odd alternate universe, maybe it would have made sense what he was saying, because now I kind of understand what he was saying. Like, I got to do a little bit more research because I don't know what Bill Clinton has done for the Jewish community, but I can tell by just looking at this video, his intent was nothing but positive, even though he did something very stupid and illegal in order to do it, in order to get the point across.
Right, and you know, a lot of people are actually talking about that, specifically asking if this was premeditated, if I was planning to do this originally, and the answer is simply yes. You know, I was definitely planning on doing this, and I was anticipating God of War to win, so I set just buying them and not the Elden Ring from Software guys. But I was not nervous that I would fail, and when they won, I was ready to go.
Overall, this goes to show how quickly misinformation can spread and how narratives can be formed on the internet. A seemingly harmless prank at a video game award show turned into an anti-Semitic witch hunt within a matter of minutes. Respect to Matan for at least waiting until the acceptance speech was over to do this, but this stunt was completely stupid and could have gone left had it been someone with the intent to
The guy, look at homie in the back. He's like, yo, hold on. He's like, yo, whose man's is this? Look.
Was completely stupid and could have gone left had it been someone with the intent to harm.
He's like, yo, he's not with us. Who is this?
Whole security, because no one said nothing to him when he first got on stage, and probably wouldn't have until he crashed the show. The last part of the awards was a snooze fest though, and I almost turned it off, but I'm actually glad I didn't. Let me know what you all think in the comment section, and check out my last video. It's Fargo, and I'm out, man. By the way, I don't get into any politics, nor am I a political channel, so you can shove all opinions about me up your ass.
Pause.
Have fun arguing with those who care in the comments though.
Yeah, word. Like let me also get that out the way for this reaction too, for my channel. Let me get that out the way right now. I am not a political pundit. I do not consider myself like a political person. I don't follow one political ideology.
Just recent attention is nothing new to me.
Y'all, whatever bro said, y'all could double that for me too. Y'all could go ahead and argue about it in the comments. But I think that this is cool. I think that this kid, he's standing up for what he believes in. He's not hurting anybody. He's being a little radical about it by crashing private events to get his message across. But I do hope this young man continues doing what he's doing, and I hope he is successful in getting his message across, as long as it's something positive and it adds value to the world. You know, that's all I'm gonna say on that. I don't know this kid. I still don't know much about him. I'm gonna check out his YouTube and check out some of these interviews to see if I can get an idea on what his stance truly is and what he's truly trying to accomplish. But he seems to just be an activist that's trying to bring to light the evils that are being done to people across the world. And he's trying to spread his knowledge of like the different forms of Judaism, because he mentioned Orthodox Jews, and he mentioned what else he mentioned? He mentioned something else. I don't know. But I don't think the kid's an anti-Semite. I think what he did was dumb, but he got his message across. All these people, you know how Twitter is, you know how the internet is. People like to spread misinformation daily, by the second. Right now, as I speak, there's misinformation being posted right now. You know, so yeah, y'all can pause the video to read these statements. I'm not gonna do that. I'd rather just look at his channel, look at what he posts to see what his message is. But kudos to him. Shout out to him for standing up for what he believed in and getting his message across any way possible, because it's working. People are now interviewing him, and he's getting bigger, and he's gonna get a bigger stage, and he's gonna keep growing and growing, and he's gonna keep going. So shout out to him. Shout out to Matan. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Is there anything else I need to know about this kid? You know, what do you feel about what he did? Let me know in the comments. So you already know the vibes. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's your boy JusticeXFalls. We out. One.